Let me just start by saying that I had an experience, supernatural event, several, they still happen, um, a couple years ago. And ever since, I've been connected. And so I never did tarot until like a year ago. Um, and I'm literally just learning about like aspects and planets and phases and astrological, like I don't I basically I'm just learning with you guys because of an experience that has me connected, and I don't actually know what to do with the connection, so I use the cards. And so, you would think that I've been doing this my whole life, but anyways, we're gonna get um, an aspect or a phase or a planet or an eclipse or an asteroid or a transit, a bunch of different energies going on in here. It's like, how do people come up with it? There must be beings that there must be like, who is this creator? How did they come up with this shit? Anyways, bless their heart. People and their discoveries as a never ending. How does it all fit together, and why is there a purpose? Are we going in a direction, or are we just procreate, die, procreate, die? What are we doing here? Part of fortune. I think my part of fortune is in Leo. I think it's like my only Leo placement, and this is a new addition to the birth charts. I believe they came up with an equation, three different points, or let's just read it. And you get your part of fortune here. It says the part of fortune is a point in the birth chart that reveals the sign and house where we can find happiness, spirit, and prosperity, mental, emotional, physical, and material. In most birth charts, the part of fortune is denoted with an X, and it's and is calculated using 3 points, your ascendant sun and moon signs. If you were born during the day, you can locate your part of fortune point using the following degrees in your chart: ascendant plus moon minus sun. If you were born during the night, you can calculate your part of fortune using ascendant minus moon plus sun. Interesting. And if you guys don't know how to access your part of fortune, or if you're trying to access your part of fortune, there are a few sites. Birth chart, free birth chart. Just Google free birth chart, but you have to know the time you were born in order for the whole chart to be filled in with the information. Otherwise, you'll just know your sun sign basically. So you gotta figure out what time you're born, and then go to a free birth chart system, and it's weird because there are like 13 systems to choose from. They're all very close to the same um like the picture of the stars or the planets at the moment you were born, as opposed to you're gonna have to do a little research. I use the Sidereal birth chart. um but the other one, what is it? um Tropical birth chart, I forget. So anyways, somebody here is their part of fortune is relevant. I don't know exactly how it's relevant, but then we got air. So maybe this will give us some insight. This is one of the four elements connected to thought in Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Air signs known for being curious, intelligent, and very communicative. An air sign will talk your ear off. I'm sorry. It's true. And I love it. Okay. Sharing their brilliant ideas and taking you down their mini trains of thought. They might just text you a novel while also swiping through a dating app and simultaneously posting the perfect selfie on social media. The embodiment of the gift of gab. They have a they have a wide circle of friends and are easy to get along with. You may find them in fields of communication, television, news, and writing. In Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So, air energy known for being curious. And so, I guess I'm just going to encourage you to look up your part of fortune, and it has something to do with the air element. I don't actually know what the message is here, other than well, I didn't study birth chart systems or astrology or astronomy until my situation when I had this experience, you guys, and the information aligned, so much of this esoteric information aligned with myself that I couldn't possibly deny it, because I grew up with my parents, you know, not, not not only did I not grow up with it, it was like forbidden. Don't you dare study the signs and the zodiacs and all the things. It's um, like shame, like shame and guilt and shunning. It's like, do they, whatever. And so I couldn't just deny. My point is, somebody here is perhaps learning that there is some bizarre connection, our bodies in relation to the stars. It is bizarre. How is this a thing? It's freaking bizarre. We are bizarre beings, and it gets tricky with a whole nother level that we can tap into. I think the Leo King had a guest that had a system where they could pinpoint, like predict events to such a degree. It's like, do we really want to know before things happen? And it's like, does it affect our knowing? It's like, there's movies about this, time travel, and it just gets so weird. So, somebody here is, I mean, this can't possibly be for everybody, but if somebody is at the point in their birth chart where it's a part of fortune, the connection of your sun, moon, and rising, however you calculate that, it reveals like the pivot where you're. I feel like saying happily ever after, but that it's like tapping into a happiness that has been waiting, and so it's finally here for some of us. Reveals the sign and house where we can find happiness, spirit, and prosperity. So somebody here is finding happiness, and it has something to do with air energy. Somebody's very curious, or you're connected to somebody who's very curious, and maybe this person is your your happiness. Maybe you are connected to an air sign and they are your happiness. I don't actually know. I'm just trying to get a message. If we may. Okay, let's get. Uh. Um. I guess we're just gonna get one more because this seems pretty straightforward. Someone needs to look up their birth chart and discover where their happiness is. It's not like you haven't been happy and now you are because of this moment, but like something's shifting. And the last message, one of the last messages we just had was about a powerful energy shift. And I couldn't actually tap into it because it's like it hadn't happened. It hasn't happened yet. But now it feels like it's something very happy happening. Eek. Closed doors are blessings. If something you were hoping for doesn't happen, know that something even better will. I can 100% vouch for this energy. Every time I have, I was going to say wasted tears, but like just my whole world is destroyed kind of energy because a door shut. It's like you wake up the next day and you're like, a new opportunity. It's like, if anybody exercises their muscle of letting go the way I have, like a boss, just let it go, let it go, let it go. And it wasn't because I knew something better was going to be on the other side. I was just trying to eliminate everything so I could have a clean slate, listen to my own voice, and then build from scratch and not from historical generational curses. And let's just not be rude. But anyways, so I can vouch that it just seems, it's just so beautiful actually, that there's something better. Unless you don't learn from your past, then you're gonna keep doing the same shit, which is a very common situation for most of us. We don't know how to kind of break free and think for ourselves and become all we can be, but some of us do, and some of us can vouch that it just, it's like, yes, you mourn a situation. It was sensitive and sad and the door shut. But then it's like, if you're trying to evolve and grow positively, you will inevitably. And the situations will match your growth because somebody here is just on an inevitable trajectory of, looks like, happiness, almost happily ever after energy. The knowing something even better is on the other side of some door that just got shut. You're part of fortune and it's connected to air energy. And so that's pretty cool. Well, let's see if we can expand on that in the messages to come. So that's what I have for my beautiful babes. I hope that helped. I love you guys so much. Until next time.